welcome back to the channel. On this video we're going to do a Liberty Spiked Mohican on our model Ben here. So we're going to start off with sectioning the hair at the front into small squares. Once we've got the section, I'm going to brush section behind the back, lift it forward and up. Not going to use any back combing method on this one. Just spray the hairspray straight into the root to start with, just to get a base on it, and get the hair dryer and dry it in place. That's the root put into place. Now as we go around it, use the cold set on the hairdryer once it starts to set, to get it to set better. Taking it in stages, do each bit separately and gradually build up the hair in probably about 2 to 3 inch gaps. Always keep the hair pulled tight on each section so it spikes up nice and evenly. Once it's spiked, just put another layer of spray just over, just for a top coat, and move on to the next section. Then move back onto the next section. Taking another square out. You may notice that some of the spikes start to wilt a little bit. That just means to go back and top them up afterwards. Again, start on the root. As you can see, it's taking shape now. It's always easier to do a spiked Mohican on freshly washed hair with no conditioner. You'll find it doesn't flop then. If it does continue to flop, your best bet is to wash it out again and start again, or use Viagra. You notice there's a stray bit just come out here. Best bet with that, spray up the hairspray, then just add it into the one where the section has dropped from. And then it just sits back into the style. Right, this is the most difficult spike now to do, right on the curve of the head. So what you need to do with this one, or I find you need to do with this one, once you've sectioned it into the right area, lift it up so it's pointing upwards and get that bit done first at the bottom of the root, so that as it falls it makes the area that you want it to sand. Make sure there's plenty of spray on that bit. As you can see, that going up there, and when we spike it out, we've got it going in sequence. It's the same principle as when doing a fanned Mohican, but instead of sectioning it, just lift up each separate part. Make sure it goes into a fan, but start with the root and then gradually work your way up. Now with Ben, we have a final spike on the back. He doesn't go right down to the base of his neck because he prefers it this way. You find that as it goes lower, it's a lot more difficult to spike because you really define gravity on the Mohican then, even though we are now anyway, but it's a bit more difficult on that back part. But don't get caught in shirt collars and stuff either. As you can see, a lot of people say how long does it take to spike the hair. It's not a big long process as long as you know what you're doing. As you can see, it's almost spiked now. I'll do a top coat on each spike slowly. Just get it completely set in. As you can see with that one, it's starting to wilt a little bit there. That's made you to hit a bit more on the root. And there we have a Liberty Spike Mohican. Nice, easy, start from the root, take it up in stages on each section, section it into squares and then spike it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Cheers for watching.